Welcome back to Korean Drama Talks, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing episode 1 to 2 of Queen of Tears. Before I begin, I want to say that I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I just needed to find that passion I had for K-dramas again. I feel like I needed a break from K-dramas as up until my last video, I'd been watching K-dramas for just over a year and a half straight. But with that out of the way, let's get into this review slash recap. Queen of Tears is a highly anticipated drama that has come out on March 9th of 2024. So far, through 2 episodes, it has gotten an 8.5 on IMDb and an 8.6 on my drama list. After watching the first 2 episodes, I can see why it is so highly rated. The first thing I noticed when I started watching the opening episode was how much of a star-studded cast there was in this show. Apart from the male and female lead, we have Lee Jong-bin, who was in Love to Hate You and other great dramas. We have Kwak Dong-young, who was in Vincenzo and It's Okay to Not Be Okay. And we have so many other faces that I've recognized. This could truly be a special show just from the casting alone. Anyways, time to get into my review. From the first 2 episodes, I'll give this an 8.5 for my rating. Now, since this is my first K-drama back in a little while, I might give this show a better rating than some, so just keep that in mind. The one thing I do have to say about this show is that the first 10 to 15 minutes of this show was very boring. I wasn't really engaged in watching this, and I actually at one point was thinking about moving on to a different show. But I went on to finish the first episode and was happy that I didn't turn this off. The story of this show is a new one to me as I haven't watched a show like this before. It's basically a couple whose family are rich and the couple themselves can't stand each other anymore. They are trying to find a way on how they can find love again and restore their marriage that has fallen apart. I'm excited to see how the story will unfold between the couple. This show so far has a lot of humor which I've been really enjoying. The romance will obviously come as this is a 16 episode K-drama. It's going to be a very slow paced drama in my opinion. I like the twist that they threw at us in the ending of episode 1 as the female lead has some sort of brain tumor. I'm gonna go out on a whim here and say that this will most likely be the reason that they get closer to one another. And also, this being a K-drama, the brain tumor will probably magically disappear as they fall in love again. Now to touch a little on episode 2, I enjoyed episode 2 more than I did number 1. The reason behind that is because we see the story advancing and because we are in for a surprise. Haeun's ex comes into the picture now, and Hyunwoo is visibly annoyed / jealous of them getting along. This will also likely be a turning point in the story. I'm curious to see if this K-drama will either have a happy ending or a sad one. I want to say it will have a happy ending mainly because most K-dramas usually do. Like usual, there's not much to talk about these first 2 episodes. I would recommend you watch this show if you haven't seen some of the Netflix classics like Crash Landing on You or 2521 for instance. But if you have seen those, I would highly recommend you watch this show after a couple more episodes have dropped to really see how people are reacting to the story. Of course, if you like any of the actors, then obviously, watch this show, but I would kind of hold on for a little while to watch this show until more people start picking it up and actually talking about it. This has been Korean Drama Talks, and I'll see you all in next week's review. Peace.